Supreme devotees. All glories to Supreme devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. कैसा है? नहीं कैसा है? अच्छा निकाल दिया, पेन कम हो गया ना? हाँ हो गया। किधर है हमारा फ्रेंड? है हमारा फ्रेंड किधर है? हाँ बिल्ली क्या चाहिए? हाँ नहीं बंद है। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 75. Text number 3. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Shri Badarayana Rivacha Pitamahasya te yajne Rajasuye Mahatmanah Bandavaha Paricharyayam Tasyasan Prema Bandhana Shri Badarayana Rivacha Pitamahasya te yajne Rajasuye Mahatmanah बान्धवाः परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना श्री बादरायणुवाच पितामहस्य ते यज्ञे राजसूये महात्मनः बान्धवा परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना
राजसूये महात्मना बान्धवा परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना
पितामहस्य ते यज्ञे राजसूये महात्मना बान्धवाः परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना
श्री बादरायणी उवाच पितामहस्य ते यज्ञे राजसूये महात्मनः बान्धवा परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना
श्रीबादरायण उवाच पितामहस्य ते यज्ञे राजसूयो महात्मनः बान्धवा परिचर्यायां तस्यासन् प्रेमबन्धना
Translation and purport. Shri Badarayani said, at the Rajasya sacrifice of your saintly grandfather, his family members, bound by their love for him, engaged themselves in humble services on his behalf. King Yudhishthira did not force his relative to accept different tasks at sacrifice. Rather, out of their love for him, they volunteered for such duties. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकलामयं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणां सजीवं साद्वैतं साधुतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विष्णुमानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
So, after the Rajasya, after the Rajasya sacrifice was finished, Vyasa Bhagwan, he came to meet Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yudhishthira Maharaj asked Vyasa Bhagwan, Narad Muni predicted there were ill omens on the earth, in the water, and in the sky. After the Shishupala's death, have they been finished? Now, have we gotten over it? Utpat Kal, ill omens. After hearing what Vyasadeva said, Yudhishthira Maharaj's heart broke. He told, this kind of utpatas, problems last for 13 years. 13 years. So, you will become the cause for all the kings to fight amongst each other and die. That's they told Yudhishthira Maharaj. My dear Yudhishthira Maharaj, in few days' time, you will see Lord Shiva in your dream. He will be sitting on his bull carrier and he will be walking towards south. But you don't become worried. You don't worry. So Vyasadeva told that, and then he said, I am going to Kailash Parvat. So saying that, he took leave of Yudhishthira Maharaj and he told, I don't know whom all I will be seeing again. You know? कैसा रहे आप लोग, कैसा रहता है ना? So when Yudhishthira Maharaj heard this, he is completely shaken and heartbroken. He is a very soft-hearted personality. So when he heard that because of him, all the kings will fight with each other and die, then he said, if I will become the cause for such anarthas, better I don't live. I will die. Like that, he was saying. Then Arjuna, he was very intelligent. He said, my dear Raja, please don't become influenced by such moha. Right? So we should always remain in our kartavya palana. we should not become distracted by future predictions and all that. Let us wait. What we will see, what will happen. So, then he said, because it was predicted that I'll become the cause for death of all the brothers and relatives and friends and all the kings. From today onwards, for 13 years, I will not speak any harsh words to anybody. Right? So, I will not pick up fight with anybody. I will not argue with anybody. Like that. Whatever somebody asks, whatever they ask, I will give them. I'll give them. Like that. So like this, he gave up that Bedbhav and Vaira Buddhi and remained fixed in very high consciousness and worrying about the future. ऐसा हमको कोई आके बोलेगा 10 दिन के अंदर मर जाएगा. Right? How do we feel? Right? Like that. So after this, all the kings, whoever came, and all the sages, they all went away. They took leave of Yudhishthira Maharaj and they went away. But Krishna Bhagavan stayed back for some more time. And also Duryodhan, Shakuni, Karna, they all stayed back for extra. आप लोग मुंबई वाले पता नहीं, summer in our childhood, summer holidays, we used to go to relatives' places and relatives used to come and stay with us. Then when they would go back, we would feel very bad. ऐसा होता है इधर मुंबई में? आते हैं रिलेटिव? हाँ? क्या क्या? वही मैच बॉक्स हाउसेस में हमारा तो बंगला है ना, वी यूज्ड टू हैव ए बंगला, सो कोई सर्वेंट्स, बंगला, कार, वी डिडंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम.
डेली रूटीन डिस्टर्ब.
Anyway, it was a nice feeling. It used to be a nice feeling. So Duryodhan stayed back. That was a big setback for him, staying back. It was a great mistake on his behalf, staying back. So, because he was very busy, in Rajasuya sacrifice, because he was constantly receiving the gifts. So he could not see so he specifically stayed back to observe the Maya Sabha. One day he was going. He saw one very beautiful place. He just walked. Right? So this Mayasur, he did very magical things. He made a very beautiful Sarovar-like thing, and he filled it with with stones, pearls and all that. So it was shining like water, right? So when Duryodhan walked, he thought there is water. right? And then he was being very careful. He was lifting his dhoti and walking. But when he walked, nothing is there. So some Sahadev and all, they said, no, there is no water. Like that. Oh, it's like that. Then he got bewildered, Then again he walked. So then he felt the same thing, maybe it is like that. Same magical thing. He just when walked, then there is a huge water body, and then just fell into the water. Then all his clothes became wet. Bhima, specifically, he laughed. He laughed. Usually they say Draupadi laughed, but Draupadi was not there. She didn't laugh. But Bhima laughed, saying that, oh, Dhritarashtra's son, walking. So, then he was walking, and then he thought there is Dwara, then he just walked in, but actually there is no Dwara, it is a wall. Then he just banged his head. He got injured. Again Bhima laughed. And then Arjuna also laughed. Like that, everywhere he was going, he was getting bewildered. Then they were all, the servants and all, they laughed. Yudhishthira Maharaj did not laugh. Then he felt very bad that Duryodhana is feeling like this. And he resisted that, please don't laugh. But Lord Krishna told, no, let them enjoy. He said, let them enjoy. That's what he wanted. The Lord wanted Duryodhana. Like that. Then everywhere he was going, he was getting bewildered. And Sahadev and all, they were saying, no, Bhaiya, idhar hai, dwar idhar hai. Like that. So, he was amazed at the craftsmanship of Mayasur. Amazed. What kind of bhavan is this? Like that. Right? And then his heart started burning with the fire of envy. All of us, we should learn from the Duryodhana's life. Right? Duryodhana's life. How he got destroyed because of envy. And also, we should learn in our own lives, we should be very, very careful, right? Not to be envious of others' opulence. Right? Very careful. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mada, these 5 things can be engaged in Krishna's service. Matsarya cannot be engaged in Krishna's service. Right? Kama, by Krishna Arpanam, Kama can be engaged in working for Krishna. Krodha can be engaged in becoming angry with enemies of Krishna. Lobha can be engaged by having greed for accumulating more and more, hearing more and more Krishna Katha, chanting more and more. Like that. We can be proud of being a servant of Krishna. Mother, like this, Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote one bhajan also, how to engage all these things. But he said, envy cannot be engaged in Krishna's service. It has to be given up. Right? It has to be given up. So, Duryodhana was thinking, in his mind, that now Pandavas have become so opulent, that not only that, they became so famous and they became so very dear to everybody that everybody is seeking their welfare. Abala Vriddhas, old people, young people, Rishis, everybody, Yudhishthira Maharaj satisfied everybody, so that is why everybody is, so Duryodhana, he was thinking that the kind of opulence that Yudhishthira Maharaj acquired, Rajya Lakshmi, he was kept Rajya Lakshmi. He was amazed at looking at the opulence of. Then he was thinking, even Lord Brahma, Lord Indra, Varuna, they also did not have this kind of opulence. Yudhishthira Maharaj. That is why many times I told, there is something called Manushyananda, Jadananda, then Manushyananda, and then Gandharva Ananda, Devata Ananda, like that, there are various kinds of Anandas are there. So Manushyananda, Shankaracharya says, only Yudhishthira Maharaj experienced Manushyananda. Somebody who has no rival, who has conquered the entire earth planet, then he had no enemies. Such a person only can enjoy Manushyananda, like that, Shankaracharya says. So we don't even have Manushyananda. We don't experience Jadananda. Jadananda means relief from the miseries. Sometimes we get relief from the miseries. That we think that is happiness. But we never experienced Manushyananda also. It is very difficult. Only Yudhishthira Maharaj experienced Manushyananda because of his unlimited opulence. So he was thinking, he was very upset that, about Shishupal Vada. He said, when Lord Krishna killed Shishupala, not even one king has objected, being afraid of Arjuna and Bhima. That's why he was thinking like that. So because of Pandava's pratap, parakram, greatness, so nobody objected when Krishna killed, Shishupala like that. Nobody objected. So, so he started speaking to Shakuni. Mama, Shakuni Mama. Right? हमारा घरों में भी रहता है कुछ शकुनी मामा, but Shakuni Mama is very intelligent, So he was telling that Mama, I want to enter the fire and die. Said, because I don't want to live anymore. Because either I want to enter the fire, or I will eat poison, or I will drown in the water and die. You know why? Because I am not able to see the advancement of my shatrus, the development of my shatrus. What is their shobha? What is their opulence? I am not able to tolerate. So I am not a napumsaka. I am not a woman. I am not a weak person. But somehow I am not able to digest this fact that Yudhishthira Maharaj became the Sarvabhauma, Chakravarti of the entire Earth planet. And from this I can understand that there is Purushakara, Purushakara and then Daiva Bala. These two things. Daiva Bala, Purushakara means our own strength, our own trying, our own efforts. And then Daiva Bala. Which is more important? Huh? So Duryodhana was saying, you are what? Duryodhana is saying, Mama, Daiva Bala, I think is more powerful than Purushakara. No use making an effort, because they just see, otherwise how anybody, Yudhishthira Maharaj, how he can become so rich, so opulent, only because of the mercy of God, he became rich like this. I think better not to try anything, like that. So our Dhritarashtra Putras, Kaurava, we are, going down day by day, and then our Kunti Putras, they are, developing, opulent. They are becoming more and more opulent day by day. So that Rajya Lakshmi, that Divya Mayasabha, and the way they have laughed at me, in the way they insulted me by laughing loudly, by saying you are Dhritarashtra's son. So they didn't say ande ka beta andha hota hai, but that is that is why, Mama, please give me permission to die. अरे परमिशन किस लिए, मरो ना. Recently, some residents of Gurugram or somewhere, they have protested, saying that some builders are cheating them. For almost 7 years they have taken money and they have not even started the project, it seems, and they are simply paying EMI, it seems. So they have protested in front of court. So we are not able to survive. We lost all our savings. So give us permission to die. They appeal to the court. Euthanasia बोलते हैं. मालूम है euthanasia? Huh? Anybody knows? What is that?
When somebody is very sick, and he can't be treated, so they give him something to
Yeah.
slowly they die out.
Yeah. So Shakuni spoke one beautiful things. Shakuni said, Duryodhana, why are you, being burnt in the fire of envy? Don't do that. Pandavas enjoying their bhagya. Pandavas enjoying their bhagya. Just see how many times we planned against them. इतना साजिश किए हम, इतना साजिश किए उसको मारने के लिए, उसको अंत करने के लिए. But we are unsuccessful. We are not successful. So, Pandavas enjoying their bhagya. Just see how many times we planned against them. इतना साजिश किए हम, इतना साजिश किए उसको मारने के लिए, but we are unsuccessful. We are not successful. We are not successful. So, Pandavas enjoying their bhagya. We are not successful. So then they came out all of this crisis, and they got married to Draupadi, most beautiful woman in the world, and very strong. Drupad Maharaj, it's very famous that he says that even Devatas also cannot defeat Drupad Maharaj. He's so powerful. So Mama hai, sabka Mama hai, Drupad Maharaj, very powerful king. So Samasta Bhumandalam they have acquired because of the mercy of Lord Krishna. He knows, Shakuni knows, because of Lord Krishna. My dear Duryodhan, even all the Devas and then all the Asuras, even all of them, if they combine, they cannot defeat Lord Shri Krishna. You are saying? So, because of tejas of Lord Krishna, Yudhishthir Maharaj, itna unnati, itna opulence he acquired. So, there is no need for you to lament. It's something, it is not in your hands. Krishna is on their side. Even if you want, Krishna will not come on your side. So, nobody can defeat Krishna, Devasuras. All the Devasuras combined, they cannot defeat Krishna. Because he already knew the story, how, Devatas, they fought with Krishna for Parijata tree, Parijata tree, like that. Not only that, Arjuna acquired, that chariot from Agni Dev, then Gandiva Dhanush, Akshay Tunira, then Divyastra Sampanna, he got many Divyastras. Then Mayasur, then during Kandavan Dahan he saved Mayasur. So because of that he got this Mayasabha. So okay, they all got this. But why are you saying that you are actually Nisahaya? But you are the also king of Hastinapura. Hastinapur. All your brothers are obedient to you. You also can also lead a happy life. A happy life. So be satisfied. Why are you, so much lamenting like that? Then Duryodhan said, if you give me permission, with the help of Bhishma and Dronacharya and Ashwatthama and Karna, let us, attack Yudhishthira and then defeat him and then take away his Rajya Lakshmi. Again and again he is using this word Rajya Lakshmi. So much opulence like that. Then Murk, Duryodhan, Shri Krishna, Panchapandavas and Drupada Maharaj, and then his sons, even all the Devatas combined, they cannot defeat these Pandavas. They are Sarvasresh Dhanurdhar, Sarvasresh Gadadhar, then Krishna's help is there. Nobody can defeat them in the war. But I can tell you one technique. Without fighting in the war, I can get you Rajya Lakshmi, if you convince your father. Shakuni. Shakuni. Then Duryodhana was very happy. He said, tell me, Mama, tell me. Then he said, Shakuni said, Raja, Yudhishthir Maharaj is very fond of playing gambling, Dyut Creed, but he is not very expert. But I am the most expert player in the whole, in all the three worlds. I am the most expert player in Dyut Krida. Convince your father to invite Yudhishthira Maharaj. On one condition, from your side I will play. I will play. So, then Duryodhana's face lighted up. ये तो सही है. हाँ? सही है. Then their how their techniques, how they use, how they feed, So Shakuni went and told Dhritarashtra Maharaj that Raja, Maharaj, your son is dying. He lost his Sharira Kanti. His senses became very weak. Then he is constantly crying. Please take care of him. Take care of him. Then Dhritarashtra Maharaj naturally, Putra Moha. Putra Moha is there. He immediately called him. What happened? What happened to my son? क्या हो गया? कुछ हो गया क्या उधर? इंद्रप्रस्थ में. Then immediately he said, my dear Duryodhan, what happened to you? What is the cause of your distress? So you lost your Sharir Kanti, you became very Durbhala, very weak. So what happened? Any of your friends or your brothers, they are acting against you? What happened? Please tell me. Then he was telling that there is no cause for your lamentation because you are wearing very expensive clothes. Please hear all this very carefully. He was telling, Duryodhana also is not an ordinary king. Kuruvamsha Raj hai, Hastinapur ka Raja hai. You are wearing most expensive clothes in the world. You are eating most opulent foodstuffs. You are riding the most highest quality ashwas, means horses. Then you are having beautiful beddings. Hamsatulika Talpa, previously they used to have, their beds used to be in the shape of Hamsa. That's why Hamsatulika Talpa they used to tell, like that. Then you have under you Viharasthanas, means like, what Lonavala, Mahabaleshwar, Panchagani, all the Simla. You got all Viharasthanas under you. Then whatever Bhoga Ishwarya you want, they are available to you. Most beautiful women are available to you. There. One person, one boy, Indian boys, you want water? He was asking the teacher, I love my girlfriend. Which tense, madam? Madam said, future impossible. लड़के लोग आजकल सिंगल है ज़्यादा इंडिया में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग सिंगल ही मर जाते हैं. One person, he was saying he was not having any girlfriend. He was trying. He didn't get any girlfriend. Then he was driving a scooter. Then he saw Nimbu mirchi, Huh? नींबू मिर्ची, हाँ उसके ऊपर चला है, नींबू मिर्ची के ऊपर उसको चुड़ैल मिल गया। उनसे मुझे छोड़ के मत जाना। But previously it was so Duryodhana didn't have that problem, So, from Krupacharya, you learnt Chanda, Nigama, Niruktadi, Shadanga Sahit, Ardhashastra, Ashtavidya Vyakaran Shastra, Balram Krupa Dronacharya. From them you learnt Astra Vidya. So, then you are the Swami of this kingdom. Then all you are a Jeshtaputra. So, you got very easily everything. Pandavas, they had to struggle a lot, right, to acquire their opulence. But Duryodhana did not have to struggle just because of being a Jeshtaputra and because of cheating Dhritarashtra and all of them. They just got. He just got. He didn't fight. He did not shed even one drop of blood so far, right? We didn't hear Duryodhana fighting wars. But Arjuna and all, they fought so many wars like that. So, Dhritarashtra Maharaj, you have got everything. Why you are having chinta? This is our problem, All of us we have everything, but we have a
Desire.
we have chinta that other people are having. Duryodhana has everything, but his chinta is Yudhishthira Maharaj has all this.
Why is Yudhishthira?
Yeah. Prabhupada, this is called Irsha. Para Utkrishta, Paronnati Asahanam. Prabhupada translated. Paronnati Asahanam. Irsha. Irsha means we cannot tolerate others' rise, others' unnati in our lives, in their lives. Right? Then, क्या हो गया? Duryodhana, he was the eyewitness, na? He was the eyewitness. He is the one who is receiving all the gifts. Lord Krishna purposefully kept him there. Kept him there. So he was narrating what all gifts, Yudhishthira Maharaj received. He says, I am not able to tolerate the Shatrus Ananta Dhanarasi. Ananta Dhanarasi, he was saying that Go Vrishabhan Vaishyas, Vaishya Jati people, they came and gave 100 crores, means 1 billion. 1 billion gold coins they gave. Vaishyas, means businessmen, mercantile.
So,
100 crore gold coins they gave. America is rich like that, All this, Bill Gates and all, they are very rich, no? I think this fellow, now who is the richest person? He reached 1 trillion, right? Now? Huh? He is the richest person? More than Bill Gates?
Elon Musk, Elon Musk.
Huh? I think they reached, they crossed, I think, they breached 1 trillion, right? So India, I think 6 trillion or something. America, 35 trillion, most richest country. All they play in billions of dollars. So 1 billion gold coins. Larry? Which company? Oracle. How much? So, some of these, he is saying, some of these Yavana kings, Mlecha kings, they were not allowed to enter the Yudhishthira Maharaj's palace because of their low caste. But they were standing in the queue outside the Bhavan of Yudhishthira Maharaj to hand over their gifts. Because of receiving the gifts, my hand started paining. I took rest. Because of taking rest for some time, because I am not able to receive the gifts and keep them in the treasury house, there was a long queue has happened to hand over the gifts. Right? Then he is saying, no, our Kalash Abhishek is bona fide. Huh? Sometimes I feel, what we are doing. But we have 1000 Kalash Abhishek. Na? Usually, of course, this year, two days, it was divided into 2 days. But last year, we had 1000 Kalash. Otherwise, usually 500, 600 or 800 Kalash. But this year also 1000 Kalash, but first day 600 and second day 400 was there. So, Devanganas, Apsaras, they were actually standing with the Kalash, with golden Kalash. Then Varuna Dev sent a very beautiful patra. Then they have filled them with madhu, means honey. If you see when we are doing honey, they have competition. I will put. Then मैं दे देता हूँ लगा हुआ हनी डालने के लिए हम कंपटीशन रहता है. सिर्फ दो आदमी करते हैं. Then they brought 1000 kalash, and then all that kalash are golden kalash studded with pearls and diamonds and valuable ratnas. So, with 1000 gold kalash, Yudhishthira Maharaj did Abhishek of Lord Shri Krishna. We are doing, we are also doing 1000 kalash. Huh? Yeah. Very nice. When I was reading this, I felt very happy. So Pandavas, they have gone to all the directions, and then they collected ocean water also. Ocean water is considered very pure, for Abhishek and all. Uttar Samudra. Where is Uttar Samudra? He says, Duryodhana is saying, Uttar Samudra, except birds, nobody can go there. But to such a place, Arjuna went and collected booty, dhan rashi, and brought. Uttar Samudra. Then Raja, in Yudhishthira Maharaj, in a yajna, I have noticed one adbhuta drishyam, Adbhuta Ghatana, most wonderful thing, that Yudhishthira Maharaj used to feed 1 lakh Brahmanas, and they used to, in order to know, inform that Sankhya number, they used to blow the conch. So that conch, throughout the day, I was able to hear. I was hearing. My heart used to get shattered hearing the conch sound. Because every time they would blow the conch, that means 1 lakh Brahmanas finished feeding. 1 lakh Brahmanas. Akshapatra also they feed, you know. How many? To around 1 million? Kitna? Every day. Huh?
Last I'd seen was around 48 lakhs.
48 lakhs.
Last one I'd seen.
Every day?
Yeah, all throughout India.
Yeah. So, that sampatti that Yudhishthira Maharaj has got, Indra, Yama, Varuna, Kubera, they also, I don't think they have such opulence. So these Pandavas, such, they have acquired such opulence. Seeing their opulence, my heart is burning. My food is not going down. Not able to digest food. I am not getting sleep. I am feeling restless. Better I die. I am not able to see like that. Then Shakuni again said, Shakuni, okay, Duryodhan, if you are feeling so bad, because we cannot fight them in the war, you tell your father to invite them for Dyut Krida, so I will play, then we will win over there, like that. So when he heard that, Dhritarashtra Maharaj, he said, okay, you build a beautiful bhavan and all that. But then he said, the Dhritarashtra Maharaj, "Arey, time ho gaya." He said, I will consult with Vidura, because he is my advisor and he is the best, even he is more intelligent than Brahaspati. So I will consult him. Then Duryodhan said, Vidura will never accept. Vidura will never accept. Then he said that if you don't invite Yudhishthira Maharaj for gambling match, I will drink poison and die. He gave a threat. ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, ऐसे लोग कभी विष नहीं पीते हैं. इसलिए ऐसा कोई थ्रेटन देता है ना, बोल देने का, पी लो. कभी पिएंगे नहीं. जो पीने वाले बिना बोल के पी लेते हैं. हाँ? हाँ. That is, his ultimate weapon, blackmailing. इसको बोलते हैं? इसको वो क्या बोलते हैं? इमोशनल ब्लैकमेल. बहुत चलता है ना घर पे. हाँ? इमोशनल अत्याचार, मेरे जैसे आदमी के सामने नहीं चलता है, इसलिए शादी नहीं हुआ। हरे कृष्णा। Anybody has any questions? So what we learn from Duryodhana?
We should never be envious of somebody.
Huh?
We should never be envious of somebody.
Yeah. Especially when you see that they receive the mercy of the Lord, you should not be envious. Lord Chaitanya was testing. What do you think? Even he was testing Ramanand Rai. Can you imagine? Ramanand Rai, he was testing. He was praising Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. He was looking at Ramanand Rai, how he is receiving, whether he is happy or not. Mahaprabhu would never tolerate envious persons. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Let's thank Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.